After years of working with the city of Swift Current, Hugh Henry is moving on to the next stage of his life. As of March the 31st, Hugh will retire from his position as curator of the Swift Current Museum, stating this is the right time to move on.
Yes, I've been employed by the city for 25 years now. I started out at the art gallery and I was there for 7 years and then moved over to the museum side of things. So yeah, it's one of those things you get to a stage in your life when you start looking at other things that are important and making the decision to spend time doing those other things and maybe not so much punching the clock. But it's been a very rewarding experience, and so I'll again just sort of relax a bit more, but still be involved with the community, which I have been for over the years since I've been here. So I won't be going away anywhere, and people will see me around town, I'm sure.
Along with spending more time with his family, he'll continue on with his interests in visual arts, which are shown here in this food exhibit at the museum, along with pursuing other avenues of interest.
A couple of areas that really excite me is doing research. We quite often get research requests from people far and wide wanting to know some family history or the history of buildings and so on, or businesses, that sort of thing. So that's sort of a little investigative journalism that I like to do, and it's a nice break from my regular director's duties. And so I'll pick up on that and offer my services to do that. And potentially even curate some more exhibits here. I mean, I would be available for that, and there's other topics in my mind, and I've done research, sort of preliminary research on, and just haven't had time or the opportunity to fit them into the regular temporary exhibition schedule. So that'll give me an opportunity then to do some more research and produce some more exhibits as well. I'm also involved with Dockstown, and I'll probably spend some more time out there.
And as Hugh Henry wraps up his final months at the museum, he reflects on his tenure over the years. From the move from the location downtown to this new facility on Robert Street West.
I mean, when I started, there wasn't even a museum board and no policies and so on. So it was, a lot of work to start with to sort of get the administrative side organized, and also really, to speak frankly, to get City Council to understand what museums are for, and that they're not just tourist attractions or collecting memorabilia from the pioneer days, that they are really places of learning, and that they talk about contemporary issues and contemporary concerns because they have to be relevant to their audience. And I've really emphasized the fact that the audience is people in Swift Current and Southwest Saskatchewan, which is our mandated area, and that we shouldn't be concerned about stopping people on the highway necessarily that may visit once in their lifetime and trying to entertain them with something. That we are here because the taxpayers of the city have indicated that they are interested in having a museum. Not just for the exhibitions that we show here, but a lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes. We're collecting the history of the city through our archives and our regular collections, and we have staff that do programming in the community, in schools, in seniors' residences, at different celebrations and activities that happen around the city on a yearly basis. So we're part of the community, and we intend to be that way, hopefully, into the future.
The search is currently underway to find a new curator for the Swift Current Museum, with plans to have the new employee in place by April the 1st.